Hi everybody, it's Heidi with the Weathered Fence Post. Welcome to our channel. My husband Steve and I are resellers in the Raleigh, Garner, North Carolina area. We have two booths, one at Antiques at Gresham Lake in North Raleigh and one at Collected Treasures in Garner. Unfortunately right now we don't sell online because we have full-time jobs and we just know we wouldn't be able to handle that properly and get things out in time to everybody. So we do just sell in our booths at this time. With that said, if you see something that is easily shippable, I don't know if that's a word, and you really have your heart set on it, reach out to me and we'll see if we can do something about it for you. Okay, now this is the haul video to the previous video that we just did where we went on an estate sale, a picker sale, and to a couple Goodwills with Joanne from Bat Thrift Crazy. I do want to say up front here, I feel a little bad about the the picker sale, because I purposely went to the worst part of that sale when I got there because I was looking for some t-shirts that someone had told me was in the back barn, but they were possibly ratted out. I didn't realize how ratted out that meant, and it literally meant that rats probably had gotten to them. So on that video, I went there first. I kind of got grossed out by all of it and I stopped filming. The rest of that sale wasn't that bad. Inside the house wasn't, it was a mobile home, but inside there wasn't bad. Inside like the garage area wasn't bad. I found a cool tool that I can use for my tree trimming that it's been on my list to get, and I got it there at a great price. This is JMS Estate Sales, and John always treats us really well. He's a great guy, and every sale I usually go to with him I have a great time. So I just want to put that out there that this was just kind of a little bit different than the norm. If you didn't see that video, just go back one video. I'm also going to link it at the end of this video. I've started doing that in my videos, linking things, and I just want to tell you, we have a playlist of things like estate sale hunting and Goodwill hunting and coastal adventures and mountain adventures and repurposing things. So we do have playlists that you can go through and check out if you like a certain type of video, and I've started linking them at the end of the video, so I will link that video at the end of this video. So let's get into the haul. Let's see what we got. We're going to start off at that estate sale with the items that we got at the estate sale. When I first went into the estate sale, I think you saw me looking at those pictures that were on the mantle. I did get one of those pictures. I'm going to put a picture of it right here. And I've already put that in one of the booths because I just couldn't wait to get it in there. So that picture is gone. The other thing that I was looking at that was up on the mantle are these little fairies that are so adorable. Love these. And there were a whole bunch of them, and they were only priced, I think they were priced at $10 each. So I just picked up a few. I think they're called kitchen fairies. And it looks like they are from 2000, this one I think said 2003 on it. Is that what that says? Yeah, 2003. But very cute, very well done. And I believe probably collector items. I have not researched them yet, but I believe they're probably collector items. And I just couldn't pass this one up. I just thought this one was so cute with the banana. Oh my goodness. I just thought that was adorable. And that one, does that have a date on it? I'm sure it does. Let's see if we can see it. Oh, I can't see it, but 2004 maybe, or 2001. But so cute. Little fairy sitting on the banana. It looks so real too. So that was adorable. I found this little duck. You saw me get that. This little duck upstairs. He doesn't have any markings on the bottom, so he's probably just a contemporary piece, but I thought he was really cute and will be great in the spring booth when the time comes. Everything was 50% off. The prices were really good. And so I would kind of wish I went on the first day because the prices were good. You know, the starting point prices were good. And there probably was a lot of really cool collectible items because this person obviously was a collector. I think you saw a whole bunch of these there. I only picked up a couple. Now this is called Sheila's. This is not the, what do they call it? The cat one. I can't remember the name of it, but these are called Sheila's. Look at the detail on these. And I kind of wish I had picked up more of these. I just picked this one up because it's a holiday theme, and I really thought, and here's the bottom. Well, here's the back. The bottom doesn't have anything on it. There's the back of it where it says Sheila's. And then On the back it says the night before Christmas, and it goes, you know, through the whole night before Christmas. So I really liked this one. There were some like grab bags there, so I grabbed a few bags, and I think this is all that was in this bag. And the main reason, and I think the grab bags were priced at $5 each, so they were $2.50. The main reason I grabbed the first bag was because of this bell, and this is from Switzerland, this cowbell. I love this textile on here and all this. I just think it's beautiful. Love the painting on the bell. It's gorgeous. So for the bell collector, that's wonderful. Inside that same bag was this little carved man. And we do pretty good with these little carved people, the figurines that we put. And then there was this stone. I think you call it agate. Isn't that what you call it? It has a little feather on it, and it's beaded. Just a cute little tchotchke. So that was one bag. Then in another bag were kind of like little spring items. There's this little house that's painted. It's got some greenery on it. I don't like this kind of thing. I would rather just the house be on its own. So, but some people do like this. So I don't know what that's all about. Maybe you put your own number of your house on there. So there was that little wooden piece, and these two little cute little rabbits were in there. That cute little rabbit. Doesn't really say on the bottom. They're very small. Just cute little rabbits. And then this little guy looks like it's a little bear. I think it's trick-or-treating because I see a little pumpkin on its bag. So it's a little trick-or-treating bear. Cute little hat. This one does have a name on the bottom. Oh, it's a cherished teddy. So it's a cherished teddy. I can say it. Very cute. And then the reason I picked that bag, the whole reason I picked that bag was for this bird, this robin, ceramic robin. And then when I got home, sometimes with grab bags, you just can't see the damage inside, but there was damage on it. And I think you can see it right there on the tail. So, guess I'll have to keep this one for myself or put it in the yard sale. And I was excited to find him because I thought, oh wow, he's only $1.50 because it was $3. And it's a Kristen, I think it says on there, Kristen. And I was so excited about this. It's a resin bunny, but I thought, oh, this is great for the upcoming spring. And then I noticed before I started filming, as I was looking them over, I cannot believe I even missed that big damage right there that's been glued on. So another piece that I have messed up on. I keep doing that. I've got to get better at taking a closer look. But you know, you just get in a hurry putting things in your bag. And I think at the end, before I check out, I just got to find a quiet place and just take my time looking everything over. So probably another piece for the yard sale. You keep hearing me say yard sale. What we do at the end of the year, usually in the fall when it starts to cool down a little bit, after the whole year of selling and rotating things through our booth and hunting, if there's stuff that just isn't moving or we find damage on it like that, we will hold a yard sale. And we have personal items in there too that we're purging out of our home too. We'll hold a yard sale once a year. It's a $10 a bag sale, and we just invite everybody to come, resellers, everybody in the neighborhood, anybody who wants to come. Bring a paper bag from the grocery store and fill it up with whatever you want for $10. And that's going to be coming up here sometime in the fall. I'm starting to purge and go through my bins and see what things I'm ready to let go of. So you'll hear me say, put it in the yard sale, and that's what that's about. I love this. You know I love glass artwork. This is a very cool piece of glass artwork. It was $2.50. I just thought it was fantastic. Joanne actually was the one that cued me into this sale and told me that the person was had a ton of like the little miniature shoes. Now I haven't collected these myself, and I have never really had these in my booth, and there were a lot of bags of them, so I didn't know how they do in the booth. I didn't know in resale how these would do. So I grabbed one bag there's one shoe in particular that I love in there. and I think will definitely do well. Now this one, these shoes are called, on the bottom they say Just the Right Shoe. I don't know if you're somebody that collects these, maybe you can let me know if these sell well or not. But this one's a sneaker, obviously. And then this one, look at that. What do they call these? Patent leather? Is that what they call them? And again, this is called the Just the Right Shoe too. Thought that was really cute. I kind of liked that one. And then here's a beautiful tropical styled, look at the detail on that. It's like leaves, tropical styled shoe. And again, it's called Just the Right Shoe. So there's that. And then this is called Step Into, I think it says Step Into Your Fantasies, I think it says. I'm not going to be able to get it to focus, but this is a different maker. So, very snazzy. And here's the one that why I picked this bag out. I think this is fantastic. I love this one. I think I know somebody that's probably going to reach out to me immediately as she sees this video and say, I've got to have that boot. So I'm not even going to put this in the booth because I have a feeling one of my good friends is going to contact me and say, I need that boot. There was this cute little tile, and it made perfect sense to me that this person would have this tile. I can do anything with the right shoes. So I thought that was very cute. And I think that's it for like the hard goods that I found at that estate sale. I believe that's it. There might have been a couple other things, and I'll go back. I took pictures of whatever I put in the booth already, and if there was, I'll stick them up here so you can take a look at what that was. There was a lot of clothing at this sale, and clothing actually at Antiques at Gresham Lake has been doing very well for us. We don't price it real high. If we get it at a great price, we do look for quality pieces or jeans, things that are trending, and it's actually doing well. I did pick up a couple pairs of gloves, these cranberry colored, they're like a suede. I didn't take time to look to see if there was a tag on the inside. I'm sure there is. It doesn't look like it's any name brand. So it's just a nice pair of suede gloves that I thought would be good for the fall and winter coming up. And then these were really soft on the inside. I love the buttons and that detail there. Just, oh, and the other thing I liked about them too was how they had like leather on the thumb and the forefinger, or the pointer finger. I don't know the names of the fingers, but so I picked up a couple pairs of gloves. I had to grab this because my son is an avid Star Wars fan, so I'm just gonna, it's a woman, so I'm gonna wear it, but I'm gonna fool around with him and wear this when I go to see him sometime. It says, if I was a Jedi, there's a 100% chance? Yeah, 100% chance I would use the Force inappropriately. Yeah, I might. I have already placed some of the clothing in the booth, and I didn't take pictures of that, so I'm sorry about that, but there's a couple pieces I haven't put in yet. There was this gorgeous little jacket, hooded jacket. It's 100% cashmere. It is so soft, and I wish this fit me so bad because I just love the feel of it. It just feels so good. It's a zip up. It's in perfect condition. The clothing there was quality. And then this really pretty cranberry cable knit type sweater, and it also is cashmere, and it says that it's made in Ireland. I don't think it was 100% cashmere, but it does say made in Ireland there. I think it was 95% wool cashmere, so it's 95%, but very pretty. Again, this one doesn't fit either, and it has like, I don't know if you could see it. See the little, it has like little blue specks in it. Just a very pretty cashmere sweater. There's no tag on this, so I don't know. It's just a very soft scarf or throw. I mean, you could really use it as like a, yeah, that's really pretty. Might have to keep that for myself. See, that's the hard part about thrifting. You find so many great things, but you can also rotate things out of your wardrobe and rotate new things in. So definitely picked that up. And all the clothing was like $1, and it was quality pieces. There's a jacket back there I'm going to show you that I was really shocked it fit me. I was so excited because I love it. This is in perfect condition again. There's nothing wrong with it. There's a little, I do see a little bit of, oh, that's not a big deal. Just a little bit of markings on the back elbow, but that's not a big deal. It's a Croft and Barrow. And it was a size medium, which usually would not fit me. I'm not a size medium. But this fit perfectly, and I absolutely love it. I mean, it zips right up. There's no grabbing or anything. It just looks great on me. And I was really excited about that because I love it. This beautiful rust-colored corduroy, kind of like a cropped jacket. It's not real long. And this was a size medium also, and I thought, oh, I wonder if this will fit me also, but it doesn't. And this one's from Dress Barn, and in our area, I think Dress Barn has gone out of business. I don't know if they have in your area, but I don't think they exist in our area anymore. Again, in great condition, just a beautiful fall jacket that I know somebody's going to absolutely love adding to their wardrobe. Okay, I think that is it from the estate sale. So now we're going to move on to the picker sale. And I think I panned over in the video pretty much everything I got, and I'm not going to bring the tool in, but you saw the big long lopper tool that I got. Those usually sell for about $85, $75, $80 new. This one's used. I haven't checked out the telescoping part of it yet, but the lopper worked, everything worked there, and I got it for $15, so it was a no-brainer for me. When I was out in the back looking at that tool, this was actually attached to the shed. It was screwed in. It was very dirty. And I said, oh, I love that. I've got to have that. And it says Daydreamer on it. Only the best will do. I don't know what Daydreamer is, but I just love the lady. It looks like pinup or Art Deco. Even the design on this is kind of Art Deco. And it's just a great thermometer. And I do believe it's the real deal. It's not a repop. It's got some age on it, and based on that home, I think it is definitely the real deal. So I just think this will find a new home. Somebody will just love this. I definitely wasn't passing up the leather wrapped elephant. Now I did take a risk on this because these are pricey, and they did have this priced up, and it was only 25% off that day. But they do command a price, and there is a certain collector that likes to collect this leather wrapped animals, and the elephants always do well in our booth. Every elephant that I put in our booth finds a new home, and he's got his trunk up for good luck and prosperity, so I'm expecting him to find a new home. Might take a little bit because I do have to price him accordingly, but I think he's fantastic. This adorable little seahorse, carved seahorse. I think this is it monkey wood? Is that what it's called? I don't know. No, there's a different name for it. I'll have to look it up and try to remember what the name of it is. But he was up on the mantle inside the house, so he was not in anything that was bad. Same with the elephant, and like I said, the other piece was mounted to the outside of the shed. And I can't remember exactly where I found this carved piece. I'm not sure. I feel like maybe it was supposed to be attached to something, because it does look like there might be a little damage there, but I still think it's cool. Could be tucked down in something. Just kind of a cool little piece. Now these folks absolutely must have had horses at some point. I don't think they had them there on that property, but at some point in their life they may have had horses. There was a great big horse trailer there, and then there were a ton of horse items inside the house. There were saddles and bridles, and I did find some horseshoes out on the ground, so I picked those up because I think some people like to have these horseshoes, hang them up over a door for good luck. And then I picked up this piece. I just thought it was really interesting, and I wasn't quite sure what it was for, and John said he believes what it is they put it on the horse's nose to kind of hold the horse's nose in place while they're brushing the horse so the horse doesn't like rear up. I've got to research that if that's the case. If you're a horse person and you know that, let me know. I just really thought it had a very interesting look, and I just think it's just a nice decor piece for anybody that's like a horse enthusiast or has a, you know, a Western style look in their home. And these great wheat brass pieces, these wall hangings. These are very classic. I think they're home interiors, if I remember correctly. And these were inside over the fireplace, so I picked those up. They need a little dusting off, but they're beautiful. They'll be great with people's fall decor, all the warm tones, all the cozy feels, and they're in good condition, so can't wait to get these in the booth. I believe that is it that I picked up there. I did pick up those Levi's. I haven't researched out if they're vintage, but I have soaked them several times to clean them. I have washed them in the machine. They're fine, they're clean, and I've tried them on. They actually fit me, and I think I'm actually going to keep them. They're like the boyfriend style cut-off jeans, so I think I might just keep them for myself. All right, next we are going to go over a few items that I picked up at the Goodwills. I stopped at the Goodwills on the way home from there, and there's a couple items I picked up there, so let's go over that. This is a piece of glass artwork. It's supposed to be on a metal stand, like a wrought iron type stand that has two prongs that stick up in it to hold it in place. It did not have that. It was just laying on the shelf for $3. And what I decided is I'm going to incorporate this into my garden outside. As you know, I do use glass in my garden outside. It just reflects the sun, and when the sun hits the colors of this, it's beautiful. You can tuck this behind a plant to give it an accent. I will put some rods down on the ground to hold it, but this could be like behind a plant, accenting the plant behind it. That's a way you could use this. And then, you know, as the weather turns, which down here we don't have really bad weather for very long, just a few months out of the year, I will pull all the glass items out, bring them in to protect them so that they don't break. I have lost some things because I forgot to pull them out, and they do break over the winter. So I make sure I pull all my glass items out. And I will, I promise, be doing a video showing how I use these types of items in the garden. Picked up this beautiful Mexican pottery bowl. I love the flower on that. Love the design. It's actually footed, and it was $2.98. Now this has a real shine to it, so I don't think I'm going to have any issue getting that price off there. But it's just a really pretty pottery bowl. I wouldn't use it for food. I would just use this for decor. And I happen to have in our collection another piece like that that's footed, just the same. A little bit different. It has fruit, and I think I might put these two together and sell them together. I think they would look really nice together with the flower and then the fruit and the contrast of the really deep blue purple, like cobalt blue purple, and the red. I think that would look really nice. So picked up this really great, look at the graphics on that, Call of the Wild. And you know I love old books, so I had to grab it. Actually has like this in it still. I thought that was kind of interesting. And this is from 1968. Now it's all black and white, and the pages do have some yellowing in them. That doesn't scare me with an old book. But the cup, you know, the outside of this is in great condition, and I think somebody will love to add this to their decor or their book collection. This is a piece of artwork by Kelly Ray Roberts. We've had one of these in the booth before. This one has a different saying on it. This one says, "Dear world, thank you for your smallest of moments that bring the greatest of beauty. Thank you for the stars, the light, and your soulful hearts that make living worth all the love you hold." Very nice message. And we did have one of these in the booth before, and on the back there it says peace, and it's sold. It's just a really pretty, whimsical piece to add to your decor with a nice message on it. I also picked up Strawberry Shortcake. What a great collector piece this is. This is from, let's see, what did it say? 1980, I think that says. Doesn't it say 1980? Is it focusing at all? I don't know. But it was $4. I don't know about if I'll be able to get that off. I'm going to try to gently get it off there. I may have to sand it off a little bit, but I think the front of it is in great condition, and I think the Strawberry Shortcake collector will love this. This actually has not even been, this has one of those kickstands, and it has not even been used, so nobody even used this who had it. And then I picked up a whole bag full of these brushed copper or gold, not copper, brass, brushed brass napkin rings. I think I called them candle rings in the video, but napkin rings. Again, great for the fall because they have that nice warm cozy feel. I found this beautiful angel picture, and it is an original piece of artwork. I'm getting a reflection off the light there, but it's by Betty Hubert Felder, and it says "Through God's Grace" on it. Just a really pretty angel piece that I probably will tuck away for the holiday season. You know, the Goodwill pricing is pretty high, so you have to hunt for the things that are treasures there and where you're getting your best bang for your buck. Like this little rack was $4. Now I don't think that's actually bad because each one of these hooks, these are heavy duty hooks and they're in good condition. I love the coloring on them. I think Steve could incorporate them into one of his projects and they would cost a mint individually by themselves. So $4 for, you know, those 4 hooks I don't think is bad. And then this little guy wasn't bad. He's kind of a modern piece, contemporary piece, but a little hippo head. It's very small, so somebody could tuck it in their decor somewhere, like in their bathroom or something like that. And he was only $1.20, so I thought he was cute enough to pick up. Found this really pretty flower frog that's made in Italy. This was only $3. It does say made in Italy there. Now I did notice there is a little tiny damage on the interior of this rim. I don't know if that's a big deal. I might just do a light sanding to it with a really fine grade sander. But I don't think it really takes away from it. It's really a pretty flower frog. Usually a lot of the pieces that are made in Italy do get chipped. So you do have to really look those over. And I did notice that and did make the decision to purchase it even with that small little, it's almost like a flea bite. Okay, I'm trying to get this with no reflection. This is a fantastic piece of artwork. I know the content may not be anybody's style, or it may be just your style, but the artwork on this is fantastic. It's original. It's basically somebody wearing a mask. There is an actual chin right here, and then they've got this mask over. I don't know what it's supposed to represent. I think you can interpret it yourself. It's very well framed. It has 3 mattings that were done. I cannot read the name of the artist. I have tried to, I don't know if you can see it right there. I have tried to Google that artist. If anybody knows that artist right there, please let me know. I could not locate it. I did a Google lens, couldn't locate it. But I think it doesn't really matter because as soon as I brought it home, Steve said we're keeping that one. So this is going to go in our home around the Halloween time, you know, as a piece of artwork for Halloween, but it really is done well. Whoever did this did a fantastic job. I found this, some people call it a health tree or a money tree. I believe it's rose quartz that is on it. It's really pretty, really done well. All these individual pieces of stone with this wiring, and then there's some purple stone there. What is that, amethyst? I don't know. I always think everything's amethyst. I'll have to look it up. But look how much this thing cost new. And I picked it up for, what, $3. But it was $35 new. And I did look online, and these are actually quite valuable. I thought that was really pretty. So I definitely grabbed that. And I want to talk about one last piece that was gifted to me by Joanne at Bat Thrift Crazy. And I started doing some research on it, and I was going to put it in the booth, but I may add this to my personal collection. I don't know. Again, I've got to decide on that. I can't collect everything, but this is pretty special, so let me show it to you. Look at this fantastic piece of pottery that Joanne found for me. Is this not gorgeous? This is called Nirakomi style. The way the pottery has been made is called Nirakomi, the technique that's used. And it's because there's multiple layers of clay, different colored clays that are used. Look at the detail on this. And I'm trying to remember if she showed this on one of her videos or not, but this is a fantastic piece. Here's the interior of it. This is a teapot. See, there's a strainer right there. But this is really a gorgeous piece. And I looked online on eBay. There's some listed there for a couple $100. No solds that I could find, so I don't know if that's the going price. I did look on Google Lens. They were not a couple $100, so maybe whoever's listing them at that price is off with it. I would say this is probably more like a $35 piece, but it's in great condition, very unique, and I am a pottery collector, so I don't have a piece like this, so I may just have to keep this for myself. You will not believe she got this piece for 75 cents. And I don't know if she got it from the little store next to her house where they do 25% off on Saturdays, because if she did, she got it for less. So great find, Joanne. I love it. I probably am going to put this on my shelf and add it to my collection. And I have to tell you, she also found this really fantastic antique book. I think it's antique, or it's getting very close to being antique. And, you know, it says Heidi. And it's really cute. It does have its jacket. Now, here's what the cover looks like without the jacket, which is great. Love it. And she was trying to take very good care of it to get it to me. It says Peggy Joymer in it, Christmas 1938 from Sister, is what it says. And the book was published in 1934, so it's not an antique yet, but it's getting very close. So just wanted to share that with you. I think that's it. I think we've hit the end of our haul. So I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you enjoyed going over every piece. I tried to show it a little bit more in detail for you. And I hope you like this new way that we're setting things up, where we're going to do the hunting on a different video versus showing the haul. Some people just like to watch hauls, some people like to just go on the hunting, and some people like to do both. So anyway, that's how we're going to do it for a little bit, see how it goes. And like I said, I'm starting to link things at the end of the videos so that if you like that type of video, you can go to a playlist and find more videos to watch. Everybody, thank you for joining in the fun. And I hope you have a wonderful week, and I hope you get out there and you do your own treasure hunting and find yourself a treasure and put a smile on your face. Take care.